Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Crowns Sashes. Today I have another beautiful queen with me. Good morning. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Grace and I'm Miss Elegance of the World UK 2021.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I know you're a new queen, so does this mean that you competed virtually in the end?
Yes, so it was postponed originally, but then it did end up going virtual in March.
Oh, so not that long ago.
No, so it was very interesting to suddenly do a virtual pageant. Obviously, I've never done one before that went virtual, so it was different.
So did you have to send in your walks and photos? Did you have an interview over Zoom?
Yeah, so we had to send in lots of different walks, all of the rounds, even like the dresses we made and everything. And then we had questions that we had to answer and send in the videos of our answers.
Wow. It is a bit more nerve-wracking, I think, being virtual, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was because you can't, especially the interview, because it was a video, you couldn't do the judge's reaction. There was no chat.
And did you worry about your internet signal as well?
Well, we actually pre-recorded it and sent it.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, so and then it was the worry of trying to find somewhere to record it and like not have your living room in the background while you're walking the catwalk.
Or the dog barking in the background.
Yeah, literally.
Well done. What was it like in the build-up to competing throughout a pandemic? Because obviously we couldn't get out to do our appearances with our sashes. How did you find it? What was you doing?
It was very challenging. So I did so many at home. So I got more involved in like online communities. I did some charity work in my local area, like collecting donations and donating to the NHS and just anything I could pretty much do from my home, which is very different.
What can you do else online? What else is going on?
Yeah, it was just like outsourcing and finding so many different things that were going on online and like even like little virtual things that were happening that I could just get involved in.
And luckily, a lot of people done a lot online, didn't they? I suppose everyone had so much more time on their hands. There was plenty for everyone to get involved with. It's been lovely, actually, in a weird sort of way.
Yeah, it opened up different things, like because I raise money for charity, obviously, as part of it. So I was like reaching out and getting donations and doing like online raffles, which I'd never thought of doing an online raffle before a pandemic.
Exactly. Do you have a platform?
Yeah, so I advocate for Cancer Research UK.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very close to my heart. Sadly, I lost somebody a couple of years ago, which is why I actually chose Miss Elegance of the World to be the pageant I wanted to enter, because their chosen charity is Cancer Research UK.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so in the run up to me winning, I raised just over £3,000 for them.
Oh, wow. Was that over a year?
So it ended up being a year and a half because of the competition getting postponed. But yeah, I managed to actually raise quite a bit as well in the pandemic, which surprised me. But people were up for donating, and I even ran like my own mini puppy pageants.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, people entered their dogs and we had different categories and judges, and the dogs won their own sashes and loads of like doggy treats and goodies. And I got sponsors from like dog training schools, and all the money went to Cancer Research UK.
Oh, I love that. I'm all about dogs. We have a dog, so it's like,
oh, do you? Yeah, my dog's my baby.
They're not just an animal. No, they're not a pet baby.
Yeah, he's literally my child.
So what do you have planned with your reign?
So actually we're being sent, so I won and we had an international winner as well, and we're both being sent next year to Florida and USA to compete for Miss Global United States.
Wow.
So I'm still campaigning. I'm still raising money for Cancer Research UK because they're so important to me. I think I always will. And I've been doing lots of appearances, most of them virtually now. And then getting prepared to go next year to represent Miss Elegance in Miss Global.
Wow, how exciting. Do you know what month that was? Is it just sort of taking it day by day at the moment?
Well, it's supposed to be July next year.
Okay, so you've got like a whole year to go.
Yeah, so we've got that, and also Miss Elegance of the World. The next crowning will be in March, and I'll be one of the main judges for that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I get to go and actually crown the next queen for Miss Elegance of the World, which will be really nice to do.
Oh, that's lovely. So you don't even have to worry about all your outfits and things like that now. You're just focused on, right, I get to crown someone else. I get to go to Florida.
Yeah,
You've
I
got
love
loads
it.
to do.
Yeah,
Do
loads
you
of
have
planning
a
to do.
favourite round?
Oh, sorry, say that again.
Do you have a favourite round?
Well, we had a round that was based on like where you come from, so you had to design a dress from where you're from.
Right,
Um,
okay.
so my dress, I did like a 1950s style because I'm from London, but I'm from a town called Biggin Hill,
Okay.
which was it was very involved in like the war and the RAF base. So I designed a whole dress about London. It had a panel for the RAF, and like I got really arts and crafty. I like used felt and I made badges and I made all this stuff for it.
Oh, wow. That sounds
So
pretty cool.
yeah, I love rounds where you have to get really inventive with your outfit.
That sounds nice. I like that. I love watching some of the pageants and seeing some of the ideas and the fashion rounds. Fashion is my favourite round,
Oh, is
but
it?
to design their own gowns and things is just incredible because people's what they have in their thoughts is like, wow, and you've actually done that by yourself. How?
Yeah.
I thought of that.
See, that's why I love it. I love getting creative with outfits rather
Yeah.
than just buying one and wearing it.
So did you make it all yourself?
Yeah, so I just had the dress. I bought the dress and then I just did a whole design on top of the dress and I like sewed badges onto it and I made loads of things and I even drew like a Spitfire plane and made it look like a badge and had that on it as well.
Wow. So you're very creative.
Yeah, I quite like arts and crafts actually now I think about it.
Very creative. What do your friends and family think about you competing in pageantry?
Um, yeah, like at first when I first started doing it was 2017, and I actually entered Miss England.
Right.
Um, and when I first did it, like it came so out the blue for everybody. I'd like never really spoken about it before. But I had a friend who had competed in Australia, and she was like, "It's such a good thing to do. Like it gets you so involved in things." So I looked into it, and then I decided to do it. And at first, I think everyone was just a bit like, "Okay, this is random," but then, like as I've gone on, yeah, literally, like what's going on? And then as I carried on through time, like everyone's so supportive. Like my friends are brilliant with it. If ever they get an idea, I'll suddenly get a message and be like, "Oh, this is happening in the area. You should contact them and see if like we."
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, they're great. And like my best friend, she's always up for like helping with charity events and like anything I'm doing. She's like, "Tell me how I can help you," and I'll help in any
Oh,
way.
that's lovely to have friends and family support because some people they're like, yeah, my family is supportive, and my friends are just sort of like, I don't really understand what you're doing.
I get that. I've definitely got friends that are a bit like, "Okay, not really sure what you're doing."
Oh, you do pageants. What does that mean?
Yeah, you do get that. Like
Yeah.
my mum's very great with it all. Like she's never been into pageants, but when I got into it and kind of explained it, like when I get all arts and craftsy on dresses, she's with me, like making badges
Oh,
with me, and like she's like, I want to help make everything.
I think once people actually realise how much you do, it's not just about being on stage, is it? And how much
Yeah,
what for, they do become a little bit more invested in what you are actually doing. But to start with, they are sort of like, oh, you do pageants. Okay.
yeah.
I love my friends and family, but sometimes I wish they would sort of be like, what are you doing? Now, this fun question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Oh, okay. See, it's really difficult because I've actually moved out of England before.
Ah,
Um, and so I missed England so much. Like I just love it. Like I can't express how much I love living in England. But
no
like if
place
I could,
there.
yeah, I just love it. And because I'm from London, I love London so much. Um, But if I could go somewhere exotic and just live the rest of my life, it'd probably be Thailand.
Nice. I've never been, but it looks an incredible place to go, and I know people that have been and want to go back again.
Yeah, I went traveling around there for a few months and it was just incredible. And if I could just spend my days like it'd be like on the beach in a hammock, it would be in
Yeah.
Thailand.
Sipping a cocktail, having a paddle in the sea,
Yeah,
taking
just every day.
good answer. And my final question is, have you got any embarrassing stories or funny stories from pageant world?
Oh God, I don't think I've ever been asked that. I'm trying to think. Well, we've all had moments where like if you're meeting somebody that's like quite important in an appearance and something happens, like you stumble,
Yeah.
or like I've had my I've had dropped my crown when I've been like being videoed before and it's like it's fallen off. I've had that happen before. But the
Oh
thing
no.
is, because of my job, I'm so in the public eye, and like I get on stage every night and I talk on a microphone. But I think when embarrassing things happen, I just start laughing, and
Yeah, just laughing because you just don't care. It just goes straight over your head.
yeah, I'm just like, oh well, that crown fell off and is on the floor now. Like, what are you gonna do?
Let's just pick it up and pretend it never happened.
Yeah,
I love it. Well, it's been lovely to talk to you.
yeah, it's been good to meet you. Thank you for having me on as well.
You're very welcome. We wish you the best of luck with the next year and hopefully in Florida. Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Well, take care. Bye.
All right, bye.